Princess Bride was in the 90s.
Was it the 90s?
Yeah.
Huh.
I think. I don't know. Princess Bride?
No, say the line. Stop looking stuff up on your phone.
Oh, I didn't know I had a line. A desert?
Yes, but that's an awfully long story.
Yeah, it's approximately 60 parts. How long was the playthrough?
It also would have been nice if we knew the story too, because the game cut off before they met.
Yeah, can we hear that story, please?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Why am I the only person getting the 3rd degree?
Because you attacked us.
Because you're
literally attacked us.
Because you're the only one wearing 3 layers of clothes.
That doesn't seem fair to me.
I mean,
how about you guys give up a little personal information too?
I fucked a politician's wife once.
We'll start with you, Tenmyoji. Who are you?
Just a garbage collector.
Wait, for real?
Huh.
That's a pretty nice outfit for a garbage collector. I would have thought you'd been like actually in your work clothes, which would probably be like a t-shirt and jeans, not slacks and a button-up.
I just realized that that's not a tie.
No, it's like a
shoelace.
No, it's a Native American neck piece.
It's like a shoelace tied in a brooch.
It's very culturally insensitive, but yes.
You're insensitive.
No, because that's my culture. I'm not insensitive towards my culture.
I'm also as just as not Native American as you.
What do you keep? What? How fucking rude! You do realize my father is like half Native American, right?
I've never met your father.
That's why.
Who you refuse to ever
I would
speak
never
about.
I would never let my father meet people. I'm ashamed of him. His people lost America. I will never forgive him for that.
You're making this sound way more racist than the reality of you just hating your dad. And out of context, it does not work.
Any ties to Zero?
Yeah, you don't get to play the, what, you don't know about my dad I never talk about ever? Why would you know about the dad I refuse to ever talk about? Almost as if I don't want to talk about it.
That's how 999 games work.
None.
What's your relationship with Quark?
With Quark?
You two know each other, right?
The kid, yeah.
Do I have to answer that?
Well, if you really don't want to, it's not like I can force you.
I mean, it's not like you fucking answered any of your shit either, bitch. Like, don't go being judgy here.
I'm way less concerned about why he knows Quark and way more concerned about why he and Quark have like a porn conversation rapport.
I'm more concerned why Quark calls him Grandpa.
Why do they have a porn rapport? I'm so confused by that.
The porn rapport.
Yeah.
That's a podcast title for you guys.
No. And I apologize, but I don't have anything to say about that subject. I mean, it's not like you told us everything either.
I see.
Tenmyoji, man, is my fucking guy. He is saying everything that I'm thinking.
Tenmyo, yeah, you're in the room with your 2 favorite characters.
Yeah.
Very well then. Dio, it's your turn. What's your profession?
Oh, please be a circus ringleader. Please be a circus ringleader.
I'm a circus magician. I make lions disappear.
Even better.
And then appear in your house.
Even better.
Well, you're probably gonna think I'm full of shit, but
Kind of makes him a circus magician assassin. He disappears a lion and then it appears in one of the audience members' house.
That's a pretty cool profession, actually.
I'm a circus ringleader.
Yes! Yes! I knew it! Oh, yes!
I mean, it's the only thing that makes sense about his costume.
It doesn't matter. I'm so glad. That's such a cool profession. Go for it.
It's the first time a costume like that has really explicitly made sense so far.
It is, actually.
There's been some strange costumes that just are unexplained. Like with Santa, I guess we just assume it's just fashion or something.
Yeah, Santa's outfit was just like punk fashion.
K-pop fashion.
K-pop fashion. It'd be J-pop fashion, but
no. He's a K-pop fan.
You think he's a Japanese boy who's like taking Korean fashion?
Yeah.
Nah.
That's how it flows. People in America are into K-pop. Why would Japanese people not be?
Japanese people are more xenophobic?
The old ones are.
I mean, you're right.
Are they all xenophobic?
Oh, I don't know. No, the younger ones don't give as much of a shit because they didn't live through World War II. 2 atom bombs really make you not like the world. Like, let's just be real here.
Jesus.
A ringleader.
You're kidding.
Nope. I'm the real deal. I lead a
Nice.
company of about 50 people. We travel all over the world.
That's awesome.
So if I don't get out of here, they're all gonna be unemployed. But sure, let's talk about your problems.
It was my grandfather's grandfather who founded it, but my father died at a young age. I'm a 5th generation ringleader.
Fifth generation ringleader? That is a committed family.
Yeah.
Like I mean, I can't tell you how much the circus business is booming at the moment, but I don't think it's booming that well.
They must be the Ringling and Barnaby brothers. Is that what it's called? That's closed now, right?
I mean, they mostly had to shut down because they had to like give away all their animals.
Oh.
Because we basically made laws where like, yeah, you can't have elephants.
It's like,
Just-
oh yeah, by the way, your practice is like Satan?
I mean, we basically were like, look, let's be real here.
You gotta stop torturing animals.
Yeah,
It's getting creepy.
Tigers probably shouldn't be out in the public eye in a way that they're not behind bars, and elephants just shouldn't be behind bars because they're like big. Like, so let's just not do the whole circus.
So the real plot twist here is that this is the year 2028, a distant alternate future where people are totally cool with this.
I mean, I guess if you abolish PETA, then yeah, anything goes.
My old man was a trapeze artist.
Wait, he wasn't a ringleader? Then you're not a 5th generation ringleader. Like,
You can be both.
what kind
Oh
of...
my god, he died like Robin's parents.
No, because the Joker killed them.
But then, well, in the movie. In the movie, they die during a circus accident, don't they? Don't they fall?
Yeah, because of the Joker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they fall is what I mean.
Oh, well, yeah.
I think the old man's gonna fall from the trapeze. Like, oh shit.
He was trying to
Good
do...
thing I already wrote my will.
He tried to do this quadruple flip and
Nailed it.
missed.
And,
I mean, otherwise this would be a weird story. He tried to do a quadruple flip and
the crowd
and
just didn't cheer.
And he didn't. The crowd didn't cheer, and his heart broke. He died of sadness, like Padme. I was just thinking it'd be a funny story if he was like, "He tried to do this quadruple flip, and he nailed it." Anyway, the other day he died. Like he just like this it had nothing to do with the story. I'm like,
The next
why?
morning, we found him dead.
Unrelated.
Unrelated to the trapeze incident. I just want to show off my dad could do the quadruple flip.
Because I missed all those years of show and talent, bringing your father to school day. What does your dad do for work? He's dead.
Your dad sounds like a bum.
What?
Well,
He doesn't
I guess
work.
He wasn't really young. He was about 40.
What?
Still.
What?
Damn.
What? He was 40 trying to do a quadruple flip, boy?
That's why he died.
I mean,
That's why he died. Every decade, you have to do a flip for how many decades old you are. So the moment he hit 40, he had to do the quadruple flip, and he wasn't ready. He was cold. It's part of the rite of passage of the trapeze artist.
Jesus Christ. That is like a dark, morbid career. Like,
That's when you have an 80-year-old trapeze artist. You're gonna see some shit.
God dang. I kind of want circuses back now.
I mean, they're not gone.
Well,
Cirque du Soleil is still a thing.
yeah, but
They got rid of all the animals and just went and are badasses. Like, I guess we'll just have to make up for the lack of tigers by being awesome.
the humans had to step up.
And they've
to
been
the
doing
plate.
that for decades. I saw the Beatles one.
They have a Beatles one?
Yeah, Vegas.
They just play Beatles music while trapeze artists go in the background?
Yeah, it's called Love, I think.
God damn it.
And it was the entire show is just set to Beatles music, and it's all synced up with that, and each skit's based on the song and stuff.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Shouldn't be. I don't know why he'd be surprised.
He was pretty reckless for a guy that age. Always talking about how he couldn't let the kids show him up.
Well, they...
Guess he just took it too far.
I'll show them. Ah, shit. You kids want to see some shit? It's just a suicide. It's like, oh, fuck. Oh, no. Daddy, no. And that's why I'm Robin.
I see.
Batman, you have to choose. Tenmyochi or Dio. Which one will you save?
Oof, that's hard. I kind of want to go with Tenmyoji.
You lost your father too, then.
Yeah.
Ooh, is this romance, I feel? I mean, all love starts with a common...
Shit. Guess I got a little sappy there.
Did you?
About your dead father?
I mean, I don't feel like it was sappy. I feel like you just told us a really interesting story about your dad trying to do some crazy...
God, I really made like a treat and poured all of my emotions.
Anyway, point is, I don't have any damn idea how I'm connected to Zero.
Also, I don't have a dad.
Remember? Get ready for flashbacks every 10 minutes about that one.
Oh, God.
Remember when we were gassed in the car? I tried to turn it on again.
Oh, because
And
they're gonna ask me next.
And again.
And then we're gonna have to
We're gonna have a flashback. Well, I was a college student, and I was working on this paper. We watched the whole scene again. It really would have been more natural to have that conversation happen here, huh?
Yeah, actually, it would have.
Instead of out of nowhere.
I got grabbed on the last night of one of our tour stops. I'd gone out to a couple bars and gotten shit-faced.
As most ringleaders do.
On my way back to the caravan, this black van pulls up. Somebody grabs me and throws me inside.
Whoa, that... Zero can drive?
That's less subtle than the gas attempts. We just grab him while he's alive.
Yeah.
Like everyone, wait. Is this like it almost seems like a warning. Everywhere else we've been in the entire, like every story about somebody being kidnapped in both games, they get gassed.
Yeah.
They're alone in a room and they get gassed and kidnapped and they wake up here. He got grabbed.
Maybe he got gassed when he got grabbed.
Maybe.
Like, they just filled the truck with
the
gas.
fact that he was grabbed seems like a next level risk though that Zero hasn't taken before.
Yeah, that is kind of weird.
Is he just really hard to get alone?
I mean, he is a ringleader.
Doesn't he go and sleep somewhere?
Yeah, in the caravan where there's a bunch of like
That
bearded
could be
ladies
that could be a problem.
trapeze artists and maybe elephants. I don't
That's
know.
why you need to develop a gas gun.
a gas gun.
Or use one of those tranq darts they probably have at their business.
Damn.
Before I can even get a look at them, they hit me with that gas and I'm out like a light.
Oh, there you go. Wait, what?
How'd they
Wait,
hit-
hold on.
How'd they hit you? Did they have a gas mask they just shoved on your face, or did they gas the entire inside of the van, which they weren't in, or I guess they were wearing. They could have been wearing the mask.
Wait,
I suppose.
context is actually important here. Before I could even get a good look at them, they.
Well, it's not
hit
them.
me.
It's M,
Look-
which could also
look
work
at
as him. I think.
But they hit me with that gas.
They is a gender neutral word also.
But couldn't they mean multiple people?
It can refer to multiple people, or it can refer to somebody in a gender neutral sense. They works on it as an individual too. So we don't have much to go on there.
I thought
I assume
is
we just
them.
sprayed gas around inside the compartment of the van, and they were wearing a gas mask.
Well, I mean, Zero's always wearing a gas mask.
But yeah, they, them, that can all be singular. So it's not helpful.
Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the AB room.
Tenmyoji has a headache. That face.
Yeah.
Wait.
Why? Why are you all like reacting this way?
That face without the hand on her face to explain why her eye was closed was hilarious.
Yeah.
Because she just looks like she looks like somebody spun her. And then she's like,
It's like,
Anyway, enough about me. You still haven't heard your story, Sigma. Who are you?
oh God. I told you guys the first time we met. Don't you remember? I was on my way home from school, and when I got into my car, this white gas started pouring out of everywhere.
Are you some kind of doctor?
Huh? No, I'm still working on my degree. I'm shooting for a PhD, but I'm not quite there yet.
I guess you've been working on that for quite a while, huh?
Yeah, I guess I have.
You get an uppity here, Andrew? You think that was a dig? Like she thinks you've been working on a PhD for 30 years?
Yeah.
Can you think of anything that might connect you to any of this?
Gas.
Gas. The gas came from my school.
Well, my teacher's a Buddhist, and I kind of think that because I sent my thing on Christmas, he got a little upset and probably gassed me.
Well, I was writing my entire dissertation on that experiment where the rats go into flooding hallways and they learn from each other's mistakes.
But also, I flooded the thing with Ice 9, so then,
Also known as the Skinner's murder box.
While on the Titanic as it was sinking. Believe me, I thought about it, but I just keep drawing a blank.
What about Zero?
No idea.
Do any of the people here look familiar to you?
Nope. You're all strangers. Well, I guess I can't really say for sure about Kay, since I haven't seen his face. I suppose it's possibly someone I know.
Just who is he anyway?
We know what he looks like. I mean, we...
It bothers me that at no point have we ever discussed the idea of removing his armor.
Because he's not wearing armor.
But like none of us are bringing it up either.
None of us.
It's been hours and hours. No one's like, "Hey, take off your mask." He's like, "I can." Like that exchange in a game about over-explaining everything has never happened. It's the first thing that would happen.
I would like to think that the lore is that everyone is really big fans of Iron Man and just letting him do it.
Everyone's a big Overwatch fan.
Or that too.
That's way closer. It's just the first thing that would happen is, "Hey, take off that mask," and then he'd be like, "I can," or whatever. But that never happened, and it's baffling.
Yeah. Until that amnesia clears up, I don't think we've got any way of knowing.
Oh, come on. You know he's full of shit.
You still don't believe him?
Of course not.
Okay, well, Kay is a bit of a mystery, but what about some of the others? Clover, for instance. What does she do?
I think she's a student.
You think? I thought you knew each other.
Is she a student of like a stripping school or?
Yeah, that's not in anyone's dress code.
Yeah, like what school does she go to where she can wear that to school?
At night, she's a waitress or a bartender or something.
Still not explaining how she's dressed.
Explaining how she's dressed. Yeah. What about Quark?
What is that hat?
Quark sounds like a Pokemon.
We still don't know what that is, right?
No. Well, I guess he probably doesn't really have a job, huh?
I still kind of think it might be a bike reflector.
What if he's like actually an adult?
Well, we also did that joke. Like orphan?
Yeah. He's still in elementary school, right? Why is that funny?
It's nothing.
I don't think he's an adult. I think he's just a mega genius. He's probably in college.
No, he's probably not in college. He probably
has a PhD.
Yeah, he probably has a PhD already.
Yeah, doing that character.
Yeah.
Just forget about it.
Just forget about my obvious tell. Don't read into it.
Yeah, you're right. Boy his age would be in elementary school.
You really don't know much, do you? About Quark, I mean.
Well, if it makes you feel better, sure.
What? Tenmyoji, like, I mean...
Tenmyoji, you're kind of being a dick now.
Yeah, you can...
Answer questions.
Like, you're allowed to be a dick to Alice. I'm not going to fault you for it.
But answer questions, dick.
Yeah, but, like, at least you could just say if you know the kid. I'm not
what a weird thing to be mysterious about whether or not he's in elementary school.
Yeah.
Which, if you want us to think that, just say yes.
Yeah.
If that's the lie you're going for. But instead, you're going for the secret. I got a secret. Not going to tell you, though.
Also
wouldn't you like to know?
Saying it... A boy his age would be in elementary school is like a really weird thing to say instead of just like, yeah, I think he probably is in
red flag
school.
If you're trying to keep it a secret.
Yeah.
Well, I know a little about Luna.
Oh.
I got her talking when we were in the infirmary.
Oh, damn.
She says she's got some sort of medical license or something.
What kind of metal? Is she a masseuse? Because I could go for a massage right now.
She's a nurse?
It could mean she's a doctor.
I don't know. She didn't say. Just going by how she looks, though, I'd guess nurse.
What is that face?
It's she's overheating, so she needs to open her mouth to vent heat.
What kind of weird ass Cylon mummy frozen through time shit is this?
That leaves us with Phi. She's the most mysterious to me.
Is she?
What does a girl like that do?
What does a girl like that do?
I don't know. She's probably a nerd. Who
She's the most normal-looking character.
Yeah.
She could just do any job.
She's probably a nerd who reads a bunch of books and sits at home alone because she doesn't have friends or family, and she works a menial, like, not dead-end job, but kind of a job she isn't really trying that hard in.
and probably went to school or is in school. Does that about sum it up?
Is she the protagonist of Solanine?
I mean, she's a common protagonist trope for sure.
If she was American, she'd be that one. She'd be a Reese Witherspoon type character that goes around in an RV.
You've been around her the most, Sigma. She told you anything?
Look, I just don't know, alright? It's just kind of there. Like, I looked at you, and some part of my brain just said, that's Sigma.
No, nothing in particular.
You sure?
Yeah. She's a real mystery, all right. Honestly, know about as much as you do. So basically nothing.
You're like over-explaining. You know nothing. Also,
What's up?
why do they do this every fucking time?
What are you talking about?
Just talk to each other. Share the information. You need to just...
the total refusal of
Yeah.
having normal conversation.
Just like you're all in a death game. You all have watches. They are all counting down to your death. Just work together. You do realize that's like the one thing that they want you to do.
It's the trap where you're in a death game. You're trying to piece together why you're in it, but simultaneously you don't want to reveal any information, and no one's self-conscious of the paradox of that, of like how that traps you, and that's why you're not getting information. Is because everyone else is also refusing to give it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hadn't realized it until I said it. I spent hours with Fee, and yet I knew nothing about her except her name, and only had her word that even that was the truth. Who was she really? The more I thought about it, the more suspicious she seemed. A fake detective, a waitress, a garbage collector, an elementary school kid, a nurse, and a circus ringleader.
A fake detective.
I mean, you can't say he's wrong.
Plus 2 total mysteries. What do we all have in common? I don't think Zero would just grab a bunch of people randomly.
Okay, seriously,
Every time
you
she makes that face, I'm like, are you okay?
Yeah, is there any other face you can make?
There's no point to talking about this. We should just focus on getting out of here.
Yeah, I agree.
What? No.
I'm gonna go check on the others then.
Where do you plan on going?
The only option left.
I think I'll head over to the crew quarters.
I see.
Who's left?
K.
Is it just K? K and Quark.
K and Quark. Wait. Yeah. Yeah, K and Quark.
Because is there 9 of us again?
Yep.
So yeah, 3 in the first room, 3 in the second room, and then yeah, we're one of the last third.
Yep.
Right. Later, bro.
All right, bro. I headed out of the infirmary.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah. You didn't have to narrate that. We chose that option. And back to where we were before. Oh, we made a pretty good loop, though.
Yeah. Crew quarters. Wow, this place is exciting. We've never been here before.
Yeah, right.
Oh, Sigma. Perfect timing.
You were in the crew quarters before, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. Fee, Alice, and I went through all the rooms.
Did you find anything suspicious?
Like a secret door or something?
If I had, you really think I wouldn't have told you?
Anything else out of the ordinary, perhaps?
Out of the ordinary?
What does that mean in this context? Because it's the first puzzle room we did, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, well, there were secret messages in lockers everywhere, and that's fucking weird. Like, those weird tables we used to find passwords. Everything about that's pretty odd.
What's this book?
Huh? Well, that's a book about
Let me out.
It's a book about meowt cats.
Meow, that's right.
Meow, that's right.
Oh, the out in the ordinary thing is the most ordinary thing in the room. Okay, a book.
Yeah.
A meowt?
Oh, sorry. It's just this thing that happens to me ever since I was a kid. Whenever I start talking about cats, I start talking like one.
That's not really okay.
It doesn't really mean anything, though.
Okay.
Wow, even K is like,
That's weird.
yeah, even K is like, that's kind of weird, man. And I'm like,
I don't even want to ask more questions. I just want to get past this. Look at his
wait,
face.
whoa, what the
Oh
fuck is
my
that
God.
face?
Senpai noticed me face from K all of a sudden.
What is that face?
Oh my God. He's freaking out.
So what's the cat book about?
Oh. Well, there's this quantum physics thought experiment called Schrodinger's cat.
I guess he's not a genius if he doesn't know anything about Schrodinger's cat.
Yeah.
I was wrong.
This book talks me out a bit.
Talks him out it.
God.
You having trouble with that?
Yeah, that's real hard to say.
Oh, yes, I've heard about that.
What?
A cat is put in a box with a device that has a random chance to release a poison which will kill the cat. That means the cat is both alive and dead until someone opens the box. Something like that, right?
What kind of shit-ass amnesia gets rid of all the important memories but keeps the worthless one like Schrodinger's cat's experiment? What the fuck?
It's also important to remember that it's not an experiment, but a thought experiment, as in like it didn't actually happen. It's just a concept.
I mean, we don't know. Schrodinger's a weird dude. Maybe he did stuff cats in a
Well, he's
box.
dead now.
Well, maybe
I think. Is he dead?
Yes,
how long
he
ago
is
was that?
God, that was a long time ago.
I don't remember actually if that was how old that was.
I think that was like in the 1800s.
Meowby.
What?
I don't really know anything. I meowed it. I'm just telling you what Fee told me.
So it probably isn't gonna give us any hints then.
Quark, you're doing it too.
Oops.
Don't make fun of my condition.
Right?
You're curse shaming.
Well, what about you guys?
What do you mean?
You checked out the lounge with Clover and Tenryoji, and Quark was in the infirmary with Dio and Luna. Anything suspicious there?
Well, this whole facility is pretty suspicious, but I suppose that's not what you meant. Well, the puzzles in the lounge were lunar eclipse themed.
Lunar eclipse?
Yes. Apparently, there's supposed to be a lunar eclipse on December 31st, 2028. All the puzzles were related to that somehow.
I'm noticing his mask is so articulate that the eyes rotate.
Yes. Also,
So they were vertical during the weird face, and they keep tilting during certain gestures.
yeah. Also, 38.
What?
He said December 31st, 3038.
Yeah.
This is the year 3000.
Well, this is the 2028.
What?
The game takes place in 2028.
Wait. No, wait. Oh, I thought
He said 2028.
Oh, okay,
He
I
said
thought-
it's this year.
I thought he said 30. 30.
You're
38.
wrong.
And I was like,
How
what?
dare you?
All right.
Isn't that this New Year's Eve?
I suppose it is. Well, I can't say I know what year or even what day it is, but Clover was saying something to that effect.
And also the 31st is always New Year's Eve.
The 31st, huh? I'd be knocked out by dawn on the 25th, so the 31st would be 6 days after that. Lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse. What did it have to do with any of this?
Oh God.
Try as I might, I couldn't think of any way an eclipse would be connected to our abductions.
Are they gonna be locked in here for 8 days? Is that why the timers are so specific?
Maybe. Also, apparently somehow
6 days.
some kind of like voodoo magic happens during the lunar eclipse.
I don't know. That's how they get to the moon. The final room is that they all have to drink Kool-Aid.
Oh my.
It's a ritual sacrifice to get to the moon.
What about the infirmary, Quark? Did you find anything there?
Yeah, we did find something. Just one thing, though.
What was it?
Dio and Luna didn't tell you?
No.
Okay. I got it right here. Just a second.
Quark reached into his pocket and pulled out what appeared to be a newspaper clipping. My throat began to tighten as I read it.
Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims.
The WHO? You know that is right.
The World Health Organization?
Yeah.
Who?
I've never heard anyone call it the WHO.
I mean, they called it the WHO.
How often do they make the dumb joke? Doctor Who?
Who?
Just internally. Oh god, there's gotta be that guy at like the office parties that just has the gall to dress up as Doctor Who at the Who.
Oh.
Of doctors.
God. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised.
Is this for real?
Even the newspapers have ellipses.
Yeah, how did that work?
Seems a little hard to believe.
If it really is some kind of pandemic, though, that sounds like a pretty big deal.
Yes, it does.
There hasn't been anything on the news, though. This is the first time I've even heard of the term Radical 6.
I mean, it sounds like a really good Netflix show.
Sounds like a prequel to was it the something 7, Magnificent 7 and Hateful 8? like the much better one they should have had instead of the Adam Sandler 6.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the really bad one.
So is that the thing? Is that like there's the Ice 9, the Radical 6?
Oh yeah, it's probably another isotope.
Yeah.
If it is true, then I worry about what might be happening to the world outside.
Better than an Ice 9 pandemic where everyone just starts freezing.
Well, at least they get to wake up.
Is there a pandemic raging on the other side of these walls?
I mean, what are you ducking for? The pandemic's not getting in.
Clover's voice shattered the silence.
Uh-oh. What? Who died?
You guys! Hurry! You need to come with me!
Has something happened?
Yes!
It must be good news. Look at her face.
Yeah, she's smiling like crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, sort of. I mean, we found something.
Oh.
What did you find? It's horrible. It's really scary.
I can tell. I can tell how scary it is from your face.
Horrible.
Never mind.
Oh wow, she can frown. We found it.
Wait. What?
Wait, where has that mouth been all this time?
Just shut up and follow me. You'll understand when you see it.
I thought they just didn't.
Where is it?
I thought they just didn't draw a frown for her.
Yeah.
It's right over here in the next room. Just follow me.
Is that the infirmary? We were just there.
Clover was first into the room, followed quickly by me, Kay, and Quark. She said nothing, just pointed under the bed. The three of us crouched down and followed her finger. There it was. What the hell is this?
I think it's a bomb.
A
Boom!
Has a suspended particle in the middle?
That's what I was gonna say. Is it like a? It's probably Radical 6.
Is it a matter antimatter bomb?
No, it's Radical 6, man.
Radical.
No way.
So, thank you, Sigma. Goodbye.
Kaboom. seriously looks like the fucking moon.
It looks like the moon, but that's clearly the moon in the sky.
Of course. It was the same bomb I'd seen in my vision. Then it hadn't been a hallucination. Had it actually been a premonition?
We need to tell everybody. No, it's all right.
What?
Luna's out rounding them up.
Oh, okay.
They should be here in just a few seconds.
I was gonna say, no, we have to tell everybody.
It'd be a little weird if she was like, I have to tell you guys specifically, but not everybody. That'd be a weird line to draw.
Yeah. Wait, how did you guys find this? I thought us three were the only ones in here.
Yeah, we never found the bomb apparently.
Well, yeah, but why was Clover in here?
People, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's weird because she was in one of the other. She was in the lounge.
She was in the lounge. Okay.
Where's this bomb?
No sooner had she spoken the words than the rest of our fellow captives appeared. Luna pushed through them and pointed at the bomb.
There. You see?
For several long moments, we just stared in silence. Slowly, we began to eye one another. Old suspicion suddenly reawakened. It was Fee who finally broke the silence.
Doesn't look like it has a timed detonator. There must be a remote somewhere. You're right.
Or the timer's just not here.
Or the bomb just doesn't need a timer because fuck you guys.
It'll probably use an active button or a switch of some sort, not a dead man switch.
Try kicking it.
If we can get it, we should be safe as long as we don't press the button.
Just hit the steering wheel.
That's a lot of assumptions that it's not just a timer, but in
Right?
a different room.
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna go into the last room and there's a countdown. Makes perfect sense.
Who was the first person to find this?
Me. And Luna. We found it while we were searching this room.
I thought you and Luna were in the lounge.
Well, yeah. We looked all over, but we couldn't find anything there. So we gave up on the lounge and came here.
I can confirm that. I wanted to look around the lounge some more, so I stayed back. You guys must have found it when you got here then?
Yes.
How did you know it was a bomb?
Well, I mean, I could tell just by looking at it.
Why?
Well, during my train...
Clover!
They super know each other.
Also training?
Yeah.
Is she?
She's a student, and I'm kind of a detective. Like all the vagueness. They're partners, probably, or something similar to that.
Yeah, well, why does she know what a bomb is?
Clover's eyes widened and she clapped her hands over her mouth.
Anyway, this is definitely a bomb. I guarantee it.
Well, who are
How do
you?
you know?
Yeah.
I just do, okay?
What?
You sounded pretty sure about the switch, too. How do you know all this?
Let's just say it's an occupational hazard.
You know, telling the truth would be a lot easier than the outcome of what everyone else is going to think otherwise, which is that you're zero.
Yeah.
What kind of occupation do you have?
I can't tell you that.
Spare me the bullshit. This isn't time for keeping secrets.
Wow.
Please.
Thank you.
Just trust me. Look, I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm sure that's a bomb.
Please,
Not
just
any kind of bomb.
just trust me. I'm only the girl who picked fucking bad.
I've specifically chose the stab you in the back option.
Yeah, what the? You can't ask for trust now, Alice. Like, no, it's over. We're done here.
She was also the apparent bomb expert that managed to not find the bomb when she was searching this room.
I thought she was also a mummy. How do mummies know how to defuse bombs?
It's an antimatter bomb.
Literally, what the fuck did you just say to me?
I nailed it. I was right.
Antimatter bomb. And you're a mummy from like 7 BC.
People can learn things. It's fine.
How does a mummy readjust to society from like 2,000 years later?
She's very forward thinking. Very, very,
She's very forward fashion
very
sense, but
progressive.
not very forward thinking, I think.
I totally called it being an antimatter bomb because of the suspended particle in the middle that's held up by magnets.
By magnets.
Basically, or something like that. Because if it touches anything, it explodes. Because that's what happens when matter and antimatter connect.
Antimatter?
What?
Wait, you mean a bomb that uses annihilation energy?
Oh, you know what that is?
Not most people didn't see that movie. It didn't perform very well in the box office.
Anyway, yes, you're right.
What's Annihilation?
Really?
Are you pretending to be a dumb kid, or are you like literally dumb?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure that he's not a genius. I don't think he's a secret genius. I was totally off the mark on that one.
What the hell?
He's just an asshole.
I would have thought you'd know.
Huh? Why?
Well, your name is Quark. You do know what that means, right?
Yeah? Grandpa told me about it. He said it's an elementary particle, one of the smallest bits of matter, but I don't really know anything else.
I see. Can you explain it to him, Tenmyoji?
Me?
Well, you know him
Wait,
best. I thought you could explain it best.
Wait, Chotomate. When he says garbage collector, is he like... Does he mean... Wait, is he... No.
International hitman, spy man.
Is he actually a particle physicist?
Maybe. Everyone's just lying.
Yeah. But they're doing it better than they did in 999?
His costume works better for that than Garbage Man, perhaps.
Yeah, I mean...
Let me think. I don't know. It's hard to think of a way to explain it in simple terms.
You're simple.
You want me to do it?
How many of you guys read particle physicist books?
Yes, please.
Fee nodded and turned to Quark.
Okay. To begin with, we usually refer to bits of matter as particles, but there are also these things called antiparticles. For example, an electron is a particle with a negative charge. It has a sort of opposite, which is the antiparticle called the positron. It has a positive charge instead of a negative one, like the electron. So, protons have antiprotons and neutrons have antineutrons. Antimatter is a general term that covers all the antiparticles. The thing that's interesting about antimatter is that because it's the opposite of normal matter, when they collide, they both sort of cancel each other out. When they cancel each other out, though, it releases a whole bunch of energy. That process is called annihilation. So, an antimatter bomb is a bomb that uses annihilation energy.
Those moments always feel weird to me. It's like, it's time for roll call.
Yeah. To make
Here's every frame one by one.
Sorry. I don't really get it.
What? Okay.
It's fine. He's like 10.
I mean, even at a 10-year-old level, you should understand that, like, two things touch each other and they go boom.
Oh. Alright, how about this? You've got men and women, right? They're kind of like complete opposites. What happens when you put them together?
They make a baby.
I don't think this metaphor's gonna work. They explode, just destroying each other entirely.
Wow, this kid's never gonna get married.
Well, if there were, quantum men and women, then when you put them together, they'd disappear.
I don't think the concept of opposites was the part he didn't understand.
Yeah.
You're creating a metaphor just for the part that was easy to understand out of all of that.
Because their opposite elements cancel each other out. Like when a plus cancels out a minus, you get 0. That's annihilation. But when you get annihilation, you also get...
It was significantly louder than I meant for it to be.
I know! A baby!
Wow, that was...
And that's why your metaphor sucks.
I wrote that joke for you. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Exactly. In this case, the baby you get is the energy from the annihilation.
Wait, she's
It's
running
not a
with
real
that?
baby, of course, but like a baby, it's got all sorts of potential to do amazing things.
No, it doesn't.
That's kind of a strange explanation. You followed it though, right?
Because we already understood the original example.
You know what I love? I'm glad that Zero Escape explained the same principle to us twice, back to back now. They repeated the explanation to us.
Just wait for the next line of dialogue that says, in other words. Remember when I called that and then it happened? And I was joking. It was satire. I didn't think they'd actually do it. And then they did it literally.
Yeah!